everyone. It's Heather McElroy with Momentor Parent University. Thank you for hopping in and joining me for session 3 of 3 in our series, Parenting in the Middle. I am really excited to share what the final step is, or the final session in this series with you today, and really just kind of close the loop on this, and hopefully you can go back and watch the other 2 episodes from the series as well, and learn a little bit more about those of us who are in the sandwich generation, even if you're not there yet, or you're not planning on being there. It's really good information just to help us along in this journey, and I value you being here. So thank you so much. Today's session is about sustainable care and letting support last longer than a crisis. And if you've been through any of this might resonate with you, or if you are kind of seeing the writing on the wall or watching it happen with your friends and those that you in your circles, it may make more sense. As we go through, I'll go ahead and make this big so you can see the screen really well. Over to my PowerPoint. Yay! So we're going to redefine what success looks like so we can plan proactively and then create support systems that last for us. Welcome back. And again, I just want to say thank you for being here for all of the sessions if you've been here for those, and if not, again, go back and check them out. We're naming a big tension of raising children while we're also caring for aging parents. Sometimes we're raising grandchildren while also caring for aging parents and the children that are the parents of our grandchildren. So it's just the pieces of bread can add up. So this is a scene that asks a lot of us, emotionally, logistically, relationally. Most people arrive here without a roadmap. And we know what happens when we go somewhere without our GPS or our roadmap nowadays. So I'm gonna just, this is the 3rd in that session, or in the series that I mentioned, Parenting in the Middle. January and February we had recorded also those sessions, and this is your March session and the final. So if this is resonating with you, if this is something that you're finding yourself in the midst of, or know someone who is, share this with them, and maybe it can help somebody. Share me with them, and perhaps it's something that I can help them with. All right. As I sort of take it back every time and talk about my signature philosophy about being the CEO of ourselves every moment of our lives, right? So the centered, empowered, and optimized version of ourselves. And when we lead as the CEO of ourselves, we make better decisions that help us grow and flourish and find harmony in life. So it's brave of everyone to be here. I really commend you, and I'm really grateful for all your questions and that you're willing to explore some new tools in the parenting journey that you are on. And every one of us has a different one. It looks differently through everyone in our family also. The boundaries I set every time: safety, kindness, and non-judgment for both ourselves and others. Hopping right in. Just a fun little collage to introduce myself. I have a wild and crazy family, and a pretty cool 17-year-old now son who is quite tall. Not as tall as he appears in the Museum of Illusions photo in the top left, but he and I are pretty adventuresome and get outside a lot for hikes and beach trips and Whitewater Center here in Charlotte. And just jump right in. So orienting you, if you haven't watched the other sessions, and if you have watched the other sessions, maybe this is just a quick reminder for you. The Parenting in the Middle series looked like session 1 was naming the load in our bodies and in our brains. And the second session was talking about boundaries without guilt. And especially stepping out of fixing without losing our connection with others. Today is going to be about sustainability, setting up systems, setting up support, not doing more, and making this season very livable for us and more joyful. Core intention today, this is just the heart of our session, right? We're designing care that can last for years, not just get us through the next crisis. And when we gently question the idea that you should be the only system holding everything together, don't take it personally. It is a responsible thing to do as a caregiver. Most of us adapt as things come up. That isn't wrong. It's survival, right? And tonight is about designing. Today is about designing. All right, so 3 invitations I'm going to share with you today for those who are in the sandwich generation. There are 1, 2, and 3. Think in seasons, not emergencies. I always like to tell you what I'm going to tell you before I tell you. Care as a project, not a secret job, right? Designing backup before you need it. And we are exploring a lot of that in my family right now. So I feel this really deeply too. Invitation number 1. Let's jump right in. Thinking in seasons, not emergencies. And this first invitation really is asking you, are you in a space where you're thinking, how do I survive this week? Is that the mode you're in? And that question that I'm experimenting with and asking you to think about is, what would make this sustainable? This caregiving that you're doing, this sandwich situation, what would make it more sustainable for the next 6 to 12 months? This is such a season of change, and our plans are allowed to change in this season. So season shift, we've got health, we've got school, work, sports, our energy, our health. And there are lots of options to consider. And my first invitation just asks you to take a moment and consider them. Write them down maybe. They might look like a senior day center for someone you're caring for. They might look like some help with your children, taking them to and from events or practices or their sports. Maybe it's an in-home care. Maybe it's a respite situation, some kind of family assistance, living adjustments. All of these things are adjustable to make this season feel more sustainable and be more sustainable in the future, rather than living in survival mode from day to day, hour to hour, week to week. Tool number 1 is our care rhythm map, and I invite you. It's basically a table, a chart, right? And you could create it in a technology program if you want to, or I just love to fold a piece of paper up and use the creases in the lines to put together a little worksheet, right? So turning that constant juggling into predictable weekly rhythm is what we're looking to do here in this tool, and see where everything is actually landing, right? It's just a simple snapshot of your reality and a way to see where we are caring and working and living life and where all of those things are actually landing right now. So step 1 in this process is I'll just invite you to sketch out your week. Keep it really simple, just 30-minute blocks and up, or even an hour block and up, if that feels better. Make it messy. Make it in pencil if you're writing it out and moving things around. Make it on Post-it notes and put it out a window somewhere, or move things around. Whatever speaks to you in a method to just be looking at where all of these things fall in your week. So step 2 is your anchors. So there are some, I imagine, for most of us, non-movable aspects of that weekly schedule, right? So work, school, standing appointments, specific things that we have, church, anything that falls into non-movable appointments, things that are standing. And then we've got movable care blocks, such as visiting, or doctor visits or socializing, calls, medicine that, well, medicine typically is going to be non-movable too, and maybe it is movable. Taking care of paperwork, all of the things. Maybe it's just setting up meds. That's more the movable thing there. Sorry. Paperwork, getting things organized, right? Those are all movable care blocks. And then household basics. We've got meals, errands, laundry, stuff in the grocery store, all of the things that come with running a household and having people around that you support and support you. Then step 3, really take a moment and notice which days really feel like they're piling up. Circle them. Circle something that, a day that's really heavy. My Thursdays tend to be super duper heavy. And so that would be a day that I could just notice where I am spending a lot of my time jumping, right? Or everything is stacked in your Monday and you're really overloaded. So, where are you on call all the time as the caregiver? And then circle a tight spot in there. Just one is fine. Just being aware of what's going on. We're not here to fix it yet. We're just noticing. So that's what the Care Rhythm Map is all about. Invitation number 2, we're going to call it Care as a Project. This is not a secret job you're doing. The big idea there is a family project. This is a family project. It's not a private burden that you are quietly doing by yourself. It's a project. And projects have roles and rhythms and check-ins and completion. And when care stays invisible, resentment begins to grow. So not because you're doing it wrong, it's because you are doing it alone. And hidden work leads resentment. I have a tool to share. The Backup Plan Builder is the tool I would like to offer you in this case. And again, and I share this often, I don't think I said it yet today, but if any of these invitations just seem absolutely not what you need right now, pop it in your back pocket. You never know when someone you're talking with might need one of these, or down the road, maybe it'll pop back into your mind. Oh, I haven't really thought about care as a project, not my secret job. That's kind of an interesting way of looking at it. Maybe that's something I need now, and maybe that's a year down the road. So pack up. Going to tool number 2 is our Backup Plan Builder. And we're not planning to disappear. We're planning to be human here. And every one of us is human. I'm assuming you're all human. We're listening to this. Maybe your dog's listening with you too. Choose 3 to 5 tasks that really matter in your situation. There's no right list. It's just what's true for you, what's non-negotiable, right? And those might look like medication, transportation, meals and groceries, check-in calls, bedtime, homework routines, things that you are not willing to negotiate on or cannot negotiate on. Step number 2 in this, and backup doesn't have to be perfect. So the more simple you can make it, the better. And the goal is continuity, not excellence. So if not me, then who or what? Who is the person backup? Who is the service backup? Who can be a simplified backup for me? I had a great example of this recently. I was talking with a friend, and she said the neighbors of her parents are helping them bring their mail in each day because they're not very mobile right now, helping them bring their garbage cans in and out for trash pickup. And that's a great example of a simplified backup and a person backup, essentially. Step 3, we're going to ask. Asking is often the hardest part for many of us. Asking for help or revealing that we need help, we want help, we choose help. If there's a week I can't do mom's doctor's appointment, would you be willing to be my backup sometimes? if there's a week I can't get over to Dad's place and shovel his driveway, is there a willingness there to step in and help me? How can we offer someone else the ability to step in and help very clearly and sustainably, not out of crisis or guilt, positioning it early and making that backup ask. And invitation number 3 is design backup before you need it. So we just talked about having some backups. And again, assuming illness, deadlines, travel, exhaustion will all happen to us at some point or another. So if not me, then who or what is really responsible care on our part as a caregiver? And backup isn't a luxury. It's a very big part of the plan. It protects both the caregiver and the care receiver and the caregiver at the same time. And the tool that I suggest for this is a family care huddle. What that looks like is it's just a tool that replaces constant updates or text messages to everybody or emails with a short, predictable rhythm. So it can be in person, it can be on Zoom, it can be by text even, right? The agenda is the most important part. I think it's the most important part of any meeting myself. And it just helps us keep that huddle from becoming a vent session. The goal is simply clarity. It's not perfection. We're not going to solve all the world's problems or fix everything. Hopefully we're not going to try to fix anything, right? We are going to work together. So we can turn chaos into a short, predictable check-in and then share that mental load with others. And between adults and children, these look a little different. And I'll suggest for adults, it be no more than 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes is a great huddle time. If you're going to do it in person, maybe a 4-paragraph text or email would be fine too, or just being very organized with bullet points, right? Brief updates, one win, one worry, and give everyone a chance to speak. Then the top 1 to 2 tasks that are coming up. Maybe it's, we're setting up transportation for our dad from point A to point B that he goes to every day. Maybe we're getting a friend to come and stay with someone while their caregiver has to be somewhere else for the day, right? So who's doing what and by when is the major tasks of an adult family care huddle. Then we're talking about involving the kids, which is an amazing idea, and it's not to share that load of caregiving with the kids, it's to just keep them connected and in communication. They don't need all the details. They do need context and they do need connection from us to understand what's happening around them. Transparency at the right level really builds safety for them. 5 to 10 minutes, super kid-friendly check-in. What's going on? Grandma's hip is healing great and she's going to be able to come home from the rehabilitation next week. We're going to pick her in here at our home, or we're going to go, mom's going to go stay with her for a couple of weeks until she gets feeling better and is more mobile. Just sharing with them what's going on so that they're not in the dark. How it affects their week is another big piece of it. What steps are they going to have in their week that might change a little bit? So this week you're going to go to after school on Wednesday instead of Thursday because that's the day that grandma's coming home from the hospital, right? Back to that same story. And giving them just updates and how it will affect them individually or as a group of children, and then how we protect fun and rest. So yeah, this is going to be a big week, right? We all know things are going to be a little wild. So Friday night, we're going to do our normal pizza night, and we're going to order some extra pizza and invite Grandma to come with us and enjoy fun and rest with her. Or, yeah, man, we're going to have a really busy week, and Saturday we are all going to cuddle up on the sofa and watch a movie together, or go play on the water, go to the park together. Whatever it can be that is inclusive and protecting fun and restfulness is a really strong way of bringing your children into the scenario here. All right, so let's take a moment and just reflect. And a couple deep breaths. I'm going through this pretty quickly. You can always stop it and watch it later too, or pause it as you need to. You don't need perfect answers here. Just notice what's standing out for you. And I've got a few questions here for you to reflect, and then some sustainable steps that it might be the right time for in your life, or maybe not. So I'm going to just emphasize, choose one if you do want to choose a sustainable step to move ahead with here. So some small supported steps are how we build sustainability. And you can write it on a sticky note or whatever feels best for you. I'll go through the content here just real quick. And so again, sustainable care starts here. What's one sustainable step you can take away today and go use? Maybe you give yourself a goal of doing this by bedtime tonight, and maybe it's setting up the 15-minute care huddle with your siblings, and you say, okay, I'm going to do sustainable step number one. I'm going to set up this 15-minute care huddle with in my case, 3 siblings, and I'm going to propose 2 times next week when I'm available and see if that works for any of them. And at least that's a step, right? And keep working at it until you find that spot that works for everybody to have that care huddle, right? Just one thing at a time. The other sustainable steps I'm suggesting are creating a backup plan for one of the tasks that you do each week for your loved one that you're caring for. It could be for your children specifically. It could be for the elderly parent that you're caring for. It could be for yourself. For one task that you do that you just need some support with. Block one recurring care hour on a specific day and a specific time to handle calls and ordering medicine or organizing medicine, getting paperwork together, or calling the hospital, or calling the billing of the hospital. Some other steps or options that I think are very helpful too in this role is to join a group for caregiver support. Reach out to a friend. It's not in a way that you're going to reach out to them and just kind of dump all of the things that are going on in your life on them. Reach out to them because you were thinking about them. Think about a friend that you know might be going through something similar, or a friend that is going through something else, and just reach out and connect with someone. It's so amazing the feeling we get inside when we have a good connection with someone else. And it's a really good feeling when someone reaches out to us and says they're thinking about us. It's much more likely to happen if we're also doing that. Meditate, pray, focus on your breath for 5 minutes. Just really center ourselves. Reflection prompts, the part of my load that feels heaviest right now. Maybe you look back at the document you created, the little spreadsheet table you created in the first invitation, and wherever you circled is your, the thing that maybe feels heaviest. And maybe that's not really the thing that feels heaviest for you. Maybe it's something completely not on that list or on that chart. One task I don't have to hold alone anymore. Think about one that you don't have to hold alone anymore. A person or resource I could invite into this with me that I call to take on some of the load, or to help me decide on disperse some of the load. A boundary that would help my care last longer. Sounds like, man, by the end of the week, I am so burned out, and I recognize that when I go and get a massage on Saturday morning, or when I just get in a nice long shower after each day is done and recharge there, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe it's going for a walk with your dog, right? That's sometimes a great boundary for me to set, and it's good self-care for me to get out in the fresh air and just, set up that time for myself. Again, back to giving yourself some self-care. And then this week I will practice treating my limits as information, not failure. And that will look like, wow, I noticed Thursdays I have too many things going on, right? I'm going to see if I can move some things around so my Thursday isn't like that. I noticed these doctor appointments are so far apart, and we're trying to squeeze them into the same day so that I can only have doctor's appointments on one day. And maybe it just doesn't make sense. Maybe it's okay for it to be 2 different days and not be driving all day and in the car with my loved one. All right, back to just looking at what sustainable care looks like and letting support last longer in a crisis. So thinking in seasons was our first invitation, not emergencies. Care as a project, not a secret job. And designing backup before you need it, not when you're in emergency mode. And those tools, just to recap here, tool number 1 was your care rhythm map. Number 2 was a backup plan builder. And number 3, the family care huddle. You're welcome to jump back in the video and see those again if it is helpful to you. You are not the whole system. I want you to say that out loud. I am not the whole system. Sustainable care honors 3 generations at once, at least 3. Sometimes it's more than 3. The one before you, the one you are, and the ones you're raising. Right? So as someone in the sandwich generation, you are allowed to build systems that keep you in the story, that keep you connected, that keep you healthy and well and strong and harmonious in life. I have a few resources here I want to share since this is the last of our sessions. Again, if you want to keep in touch with me, I have a tips newsletter, Momentor Parent University catalog, and then some resources on my website with books, tools, techniques. These are some of the authors and resources I have tapped and find very helpful as a human in the sandwich generation. And caregivermentalwellness.com has videos that go deeper into how to care for the caregiver. And Carolyn Dowd is the president and founder. Jesus Care Connection is another organization that helps those who are caregivers to have more information at their fingertips. And Alzheimer's Association also has lots of, and I'm imagining, so I know North Carolina is, I've been looking at a lot of their stuff, their materials. I'm assuming that Michigan and South Carolina and Arizona and California all have their own Alzheimer's website, so alz.org/whatever your state is. A podcaster that I have been hearing a lot about is Candace Delicana. She hosts the Sandwich Generation Survival Guide podcast. And then we've got some amazing thought leaders, Christy Byrne-Yates, Christine Bertini, and Claire Gilman, Carolyn Hunt, and Kate Pfeiffer. So as I mentioned, this is our last session of the Parent University Sandwich Generation programming and of the series anyways. If you would like more information, if you would like to chat more about how to show up, how to support yourself, how to support those around you who are navigating the sandwich generation, I would love to speak with you, work with you, have a conversation to better understand what you are navigating and how I can help you move through that and not be in overwhelm in everyday life. So I hope these tools have been really helpful to you. I hope the invitations kind of open up some new thoughts for you, and however else I can help you and show up with you, I would love to do so. Again, I'm Heather McElroy with Momentor Parent University, and today's session was about sustainable care. There are 2 other sessions in the Parenting in the Middle series. You're welcome to go back and listen to or watch those. And I thank you so much for your time, and happy parenting. I'll see you next time.